Ozzy Osbourne died. I got the skirt today at Goodwill. It's really cute. It has yellow roses on it. Cancer. A mix of grief and longing for what is lost. A British word. The first song I played, I've been kind of on like a music kick a little bit. The first song I played after I heard he died was What a Wonderful World live by Louis Armstrong. Feeling joyful to see someone after a long time apart. Yearning for a person, place, or time with wistful, agonizing love. I just feel like this sense of like really pure, true, just like, you know when you have like a ride or die person, like you really ride for someone, you really truly, like they're just your person, like through thick and thin, through really anything. It's like you just really get along really well with someone. And sometimes it can be really easy to like get in the flow of being with the person that we love all the time. But I feel as though the like quote absence makes the love grow fonder is significant. So sleeping on duty, having a nap in public signals you've been working hard and need a rest. Sitting in front of a fireplace, feeling cozy, comfortable, snuggly, and warm. I feel as though there's like a waiting. He's not necessary. I feel like there's like, because the river Styx, or not Styx, it's not Styx, is it? The river of Lethe, I think it's Lethe is what they call it in Dante's Paradiso. The throne in Sagittarius, right? We called Ozzy the Prince of Darkness. I don't know why I'm saying this. I love Cancers and I love Sagittariuses, especially moons or just Sagittarius and Cancer, because Jupiter is exalted in Cancer and it is ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter right now is in Cancer. So Jupiter is always going to be focused on the energy of Sagittarius, because there's not so much a throne in Pisces. That's where Jupiter kind of gets like put into the water. It makes me think of like the Sea of Galilee. It's, I don't know, that always pops up in my mind for some reason. It's like the Sea of Miracles. But I feel a sense of hanging around until like you have your person, or until you have the right thing you need to move forward, because you don't want to go alone. It's like this person doesn't see themselves as a solo person, right? They see themselves as a pair, and sometimes one player gets knocked out before the other teammate does. But I feel a sense of waiting. I feel a sense of haunting. maybe. Like an angel, kind of. Maybe kind of demonic. They can be kind of a trickster energy, but I feel like a lot of times angels are really noble. I would say for me, like, the energy of Pop Smoke definitely comes through as angelic, because like I feel like when an angel comes around, like, they demand order and they demand respect, and they're very it's a sit up straight kind of energy, as opposed to demonic energies. Depending on the spirit, it can go kind of dark, but they can be trickster spirits. It's not, demons are not as scary as angels. Angels are not to be fucking played with. That's not a joke. That's like serious. I take that much more seriously. So it can be kind of maybe in between the two, or maybe he's learning. But for me, the energy of Pop Smoke has always came through as very, like a very strong, like, it's like armor energy. Humanness, benevolence through empathic way of living. Ren. Stunned and confused. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne died with his son. So Pop Smoke's birthday was the 20th of July, and he has his son directly conjunct my moon. That's why I say that. So the moon always reflects the light of the sun. I mean, it could be anyone. It's just there's a star there called the Lesser Dog, or Procyon. It's a Sirius B, and it deals with the river, is what it's called. Adele has a song called "I Drink Wine," where she's like floating in the river. I think that was kind of like around some of like the last music she made. It's just like it's a she has a beautiful voice. Having caution, wisdom, honesty, self-control, and reasonable. Well, I look like a buffoon. What the hell is she talking about? Let me grab tarot deck. I have to pause it. Okay. I don't have any makeup on, doesn't really matter. Okay, I got the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. The trash. What's that girl's name? I don't know, I like her, she's cool. In German too. Yeah. Oh. I hate when people are like, oh, never mind. They consider like all, oh, the devil came out. Oh, fuck. The devil came out, bitch. If I lived once, it's likely I'll live again. Ears to the scanners. Big Mercury energy. Big Moon energy. Big Saturn energy. Big Neptune energy. Big nailed to the cross energy. Nailed to that motherfucking cross, bitch. Exactly. Misplaced. Nailed to that motherfucking cross. Damn. Straight up fucking nailed to that hoe. Nailed to that motherfucking cross. Damn. Shawty, come through. Diamonds. Fuck. Hold on tight. Here we go. Sun in Capricorn. I mean, anything to get the fuck out of that. I mean, devil, we're not doing that. We'll nail that motherfucker straight to the damn cross. We ain't doing that. If you are who you say you are. then you should be able to be nailed to a cross. And if you're not who you say you are, then you shouldn't be able to be nailed to a cross. I feel like all devils are probably nailed to a cross. If I lived once, it's likely I live again. Sorry. Two of Pentacles. Jupiter and Capricorn. Big Capricorn energy. The world. I think this is the end of the reading. You're the Three of Cups in reverse and also the Five of Wands. Fuck. You know? I don't know what to tell you. I do not know. Big Capricorn energy here. Coming out. That's my personal deck. Read it with Read it with Read it with IA. Choose the letter right. Can you tell me what this mix of grief and longing for what is lost? I can't. Okay, so I was actually listening to like some. I would. Who's that creep named Window? Tiptoe. Oh my God. Woo. I remember one time, me and Kyle, or me and Buddha, we were walking down the road, and there was like this creepy dude, and he was walking like all creepy behind us, and I like stopped, and I let him get ahead of us, and then I started walking all creepy behind him, and I like tiptoed through the tulips. That was so stupid. Oh, I creeped him out, because he was walking hella creepy. Anyways, that's all. Good memories. I just don't think you need any more. You're full. Not really in the mood of for like overindulging. It's like you've had your fill and that's enough. Or you're holding out for the thing you want. You don't want just anything, you want something specific. You don't want just anything, you want the best thing. You're not just going to take any old, like cup could be also seen as like emotion, right? You're not just going to take any emotion. If the emotion is tainted or bitter or bad or ugly, it's like you're not really going to be accepting it. You're just kind of in the mode of like, it's not your job to clean the water, Cancer. It's your job to create the water. So Cancers need to be disciplined. They need to have structure because you have to have the ability to create clean, good, and you have to initiate, which means that you are when there's an emotion that's sparked within you and water begins to be created, you're meant to initiate upon that emotion, right? Now, if you're dealing with, say, a Scorpio is supposed to just hold that emotion that became created within you. As cardinal water, fixed water doesn't move. They have imagine like being a trust fund child. It's like you only have a certain amount of money unless it's like in like a invested in something, right? But if you just have I guess it builds with whatever. Say you have cash. Say cash. We'll say cash. Who has cash anymore? Say that then, Wendy. What? Come here then. Come here. 5 to 10 minutes? Come here. Nope. And then Pisces is the one that's going to be able to pull impurities out of the emotion as it being mutable, the mutable water sign. So when we have the moon, because we're talking about Cancer energy, you rule the moon, so it goes through, it takes about 2.5 days for it to go through each sign. So there'll be specific periods within a lunar cycle in which we will be more drawn to dealing with emotional things. And sometimes it can be a little bit like flip-flopped, right? Sometimes when we're in the energy of water, a lot of times we tend to focus on what we don't have. And so you being water, a lot of times you'll be more focused on the earth, on physical things. Well, maybe Capricorn might be more focused on emotion because it's like a teeter-totter, right? We have cardinal earth, cardinal water. A lot of times we strive for the thing that we feel like we don't have. So like for me, I'm a Libra sun. We're talking about the moon. I'm a Cancer moon. But you can't talk to my Cancer moon because it's on a cross. I'm on a cross. I'm on a cross. My moon is on a cross. See this cross in the middle of the High Priestess's chest? Right there. So in my second house, I have Saturn. In my fifth house, I have the moon. My 8th house, I have Mercury. And then in my 11th house, I have Neptune. And it is, it's a grand cardinal cross. Just, I don't know, I don't really. An Emperor reversed is a tyrant. So make sure you're not being tyrannical. Be lenient with people. Be empathetic to people. The Emperor reverse can be a fucking tyrant. They can be really, they can have like one set way that they want to do something. This is coming through as big fixed energy, or it can be like upright, it's Aries energy, which can be somebody that really gets things up off the ground. I don't know why they put an old man there, but the beard could talk about wisdom. Okay, maybe there's a lack of wisdom, or maybe you need to gain more wisdom. How do we gain wisdom? It is knowledge applied. So when we learn something and we get, maybe somebody teaches us something, or we see somebody do something and we're like, oh, okay, so I'm going to take a mental note of how that happened for that person. It doesn't become wisdom for you until you're put through a situation or a scenario and you're able to take that knowledge that you learned through sight or through reading or through media, and you're able to apply or bypass it. I feel like that's when you gain wisdom, is when you start doing better. I think that's what we're going to do. We have the 4 cups and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is cool. The High Priestess, it deals with, the High Priestess is like the duat or dot. It's like the invisible Sephiroth on the Tree of Life. She bridges, it's like a shaman card, kind of. If you were looking at like a native deck, this could be seen as somebody that's a shaman. A lot of times they go into isolation for long periods. It's a Pisces card as well. So there could be something about higher learning that you need to learn as we're doing Cancer. The 5th house is Scorpio, so the 5th house for me would be Scorpio. The 9th house would be Pisces. So there's something kind of not necessarily super grounded in the concrete earth. There's something outside of the bounds of reality that you're being asked to learn. As a Cancer, right? If you're a Cancer rising, congratulations. That would put Virgo in your 3rd house. That's why it's the dog or God, Cancer. The 3rd house would be ruled by the hands. And then like the Virgo rules the harvest and wheat. And in the left hand of Virgo, there's a star called Spica. And it is a very, very beneficial star. Definitely one you would want to have with your hands. That's like the true meaning of being a Midas touch. It's the mother, right? It's the mother nature. So I'm not a Cancer rising. I have a Cancer moon in the 5th house. At the end of Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. She sits upon the throne of understanding. That's what I was talking about, the Sagittarius energy in Cancer and Jupiter at the beginning of this reading. The Sagittarian throne, it's dark. Yes, it's dark. But the Sagittarius throne is the throne of understanding. Sagittarius is the ability to truly be a vessel to carry some of the most dark and dense and most difficult frequencies for people. We have to think there's the supermassive black hole is in Sagittarius. The galactic center is in Sagittarius technically. And as the ecliptic gets closer to Sagittarius is the more aware we're going to become. Because Sagittarius, that is the throne of understanding. It's the throne of, I will take you any way I can get you, right? It's like, I will take that terrible, negative, horrible, nasty, I will take the burden off of you. I will carry it for you. Because I have the ability to transmute it. And everybody gets so mad and so mean, and they don't like they fucking fuck with Sagittariuses, and it's honestly the craziest thing ever. A lot of times they get falsely convicted of things, or people will see them in their pride, will see them be proud, and they will just fucking hate them. I hate that. I remember I have Eros and I have Psyche also in Sagittarius. I don't feel jealousy towards Sagittarius at all. Most people do. Almost everybody does. Almost everybody does. Almost everybody does. I don't feel any jealous. I want to see them win. I like to see the underdog win. Because the highest in my chart is the lowest root of all. So I guess you could say I'm Lolita. Lolita. I gotta go. Alrighty. That was all I got to say, so we have Moon in Cancer, desire. Desire is a good feeling. I think that when you reach enlightenment, truly becoming divinely enlightened, there's this weird feeling of all desire leaving your body, and it's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. It's there's no desire for anything. Food don't need it. People don't need it. It's just this feeling of desire is a void from your body, and it's terrible. Before enlightenment, I chopped wood and I carried water. After enlightenment, I chopped wood and I carried water. Just so you know. Heard that from Mr. Eccles. I learned a lot of the things that I know from him. He is definitely upon the throne of understanding. He understands, I don't know, he just has, his mind is insane. His wife is a Libra. Or not a Libra, I'm sorry. His wife is a Cancer. His wife is a Cancer. He has a Libra moon. He has a Libra moon in sidereal astrology. His, oh, no. He could be a Leo rising. I've always kind of thought that. Oh, fuck. I don't know anything about Lori's chart. I haven't ever looked at it. Have I? Yeah, I did look at it. It was weird. A new start is coming in reverse. I definitely feel as though the throne of darkness is going to become the throne of understanding. And in my eyes, the person that I know that understands the most would be him. I surrender to a power greater than me. So it's not really my decision. The throne of understanding. And it takes a lot to understand things. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of your ego being shattered time and time and time and time and time again. Your pride being taken from you. It's like we really don't learn a lot of these lessons of enlightenment unless it comes by way of... Oh, Ozzy Osbourne's wife is a Libra. Sharon! I think that he understands. I think that, I don't know, I think that Sagittarius needs to be more about the throne of understanding. And it's understanding in really a way that's completely unique to you. I'm not a Sagittarius, so I don't know. Moon and Virgo, moving on in reverse. Sometimes I feel like they're my parents, which is weird. Damien and Lori. I don't know why. I always felt so disconnected from my own personal parents. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. I'm crazy. Anyways, I have to go now. We've always had a couple like really weird readings come out in Cancer. I'm not really sure what that's about for that story. Oh. If I lived once, likely I live again. When hope is restored after a painful time. Respare. Wanting to take your clothes off while dancing. Oh, that's coming out. No, right, these are... Thank you, bitch! I do like to do that. Fate or luck often used as an excuse because you feel everything will go according to destiny. That's also coming out in reverse. These cards are so cool. I got them from Goodwill. I think it was like somebody's like, I don't know. They're really cool. Love them. Thank you. And they're purple, bitch. Oh, purple. Ah. A hidden sadness. My favorite Emily Dickinson quote that I have ever heard is, "The dark felt beautiful." She was like a hermit, a poet. She was a hermit. She just kind of stayed inside. Too much. Isolated. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I do have a stack of Emily Dickinson quotes. If you'd like me to go grab them, I will. Because, goals. Gotta go bye. Ow, my knees. I'll go get the cards. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. There's another one here. It says, "In vain to punish honey, she only grows sweeter." That's an Emily Dickinson quote, but let's pull one. The moderate drinker of delight does not deserve the spring. The ode familiar rules the noon. Earn it by disdaining it, if fame's consummate fee. Last one. Is bliss then such abyss? I must not put my foot amiss. For fear I spoil my shoe. This is also in between the cards. Gemini Mercury is coming through. You could have a Gemini Mercury. Gemini Mercury is, when I think of Gemini Mercury, the first person that comes to my mind is Bob Dylan. Somebody made a video about that, like an astrologer, and Mr. Tambourine Man. He has a very interesting way of speaking. Gemini rules. They're all about the throat, right? They're all about talking. They're all about being very friendly, being very good at mirroring or being what you need them to be. So sometimes people could see them as fake. I don't necessarily see them that way. I just see them as self-sacrificing, being of service, being what you need them to be because they want to make you happy. And who doesn't want somebody to want to make them happy? I love Geminis, personally myself. I'm an air sign also. Being comfortable. I love Geminis and I love Sagittariuses. I think that direct oppositions are it's the variable. So they're very necessary for to keep the balance of everything. Being comfortable in your own skin takes time. And snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd, so you don't want to be seen. If you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, then this stone is for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate Kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. Elmo's world. Those not to live yet who doubt to live again. In reverse. Those not live yet who doubt to live again. But I say I lived once, likely I live again. That's where I came up with that. Passenger? You have a passenger of infinity. I have to go now. Eternity, infinity, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bye. Don't be a bitch. Or you can be a bitch. I guess you are kind of a female dog. When God replies in person, God, it is said, replies in person when a cry is meant by